the criminal code to account for now the possibility of presidents just taking a headlong rush at seizing the presidency. But there are federal statutes out there that will do the job. We, of course, have seditious conspiracy, and we have conspiracy to interfere with a federal proceeding, which I think everybody can agree took place here. After all, the whole chant was "Stop the Steal."
I know what I'm doing. Hi, Jody Hamilton in the basement.
Yep.
Finally again.
Yeah, after 4 negative tests.
Four
Great to have
negative
someone in
tests.
studio.
And this is my first time venturing out of my house in 3 weeks. I'm wearing shoes.
What's it like to be all blinky in the world again?
It was weird. I was like, do I remember how to drive?
Waking up on Christmas morn all blinky.
Could you tie your shoes on your own?
I did.
Okay.
And they're still practically
Are they
brand
slip-ons?
new. They're practically at this point.
Or
But
the
look,
Velcro kind, or Jack shot the title
no, I
laces?
have ties.
Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
I
Big girl.
remembered how to do that. And look who we have here. Morning, Rude. How are you doing?
Good. I'm so glad you're all better.
I'm still a little stuffy.
Yeah.
But
Has the fatigue gone?
it's going.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like Stephanie said after leaving COVID, she's the one last Japanese soldier leaving
Yeah.
to find out after World War II. It's very similar. It was weird leaving the neighborhood today. There are new people living down the street. I love your article on abortion rights and reaching across the aisle. You're right, first off. And what I loved about your article is when we are talking about their extreme position on forced birth, Democrats never talk about forcing people to abort. And we're not the crazies.
Right. They want to act like being pro-choice is the extremist position. Pro-choice is not the extremist position. Pro-choice is the moderate position between forced birth and forced abortion. I mean, just logically that makes sense. And the difference is that we have the majority of the Republican Party that is for forced birth, and nobody in the Democratic side that is saying that there should be any kind of forced abortion.
Right.
And so what we have then is the moderate position trying to negotiate away the moderation, which again is pro-choice, whether it's Roe v. Wade or something else, and then saying, okay, well, how many forced births shall we allow?
Right. Well, I mean, I was watching this doctor in Tennessee because their forced birth law has gone into effect, which literally has no exceptions for the life of the mother. So an ectopic pregnancy, it's too bad.
Yeah.
You have a fetus that is dying or has died. You just have a heartbeat left. You got to wait. That could kill a woman. I mean, there's so many reasons that women need the health care of an abortion. And most women that are going through that, they want that pregnancy. An ectopic pregnancy you don't expect, obviously. But I mean, women that are having to go through this 4 or 5 months into a pregnancy, they want the baby. They want a baby to happen out of this pregnancy.
Yeah.
And these doctors are literally having to talk to lawyers before they do a healthcare procedure. And it's utter insanity to me. And according to one of the people in Tennessee that was talking, she said that either the lawmakers in Tennessee were disingenuous or they didn't know that they didn't have an exception for the life. Because on their website in Tennessee, it says there's an exception for the life of the mother, and there isn't in the law.
Wow. Well, I mean, the other thing is they're banning all of these drugs that are associated with abortion. And so some of these drugs have uses that are not, abortifacient. And so there are doctors that are like, okay, I need this drug. I need to be able to prescribe this drug to help this person, but I can't because it's now banned in my state. So I just have to, hope that things turn out okay.
Yeah, there are lupus drugs, rheumatoid arthritis drugs, all sorts of drugs that if you watch the ads say, if you are or are planning to become pregnant, don't take this because it could cause a miscarriage, which is not the drug's purpose by any stretch of the imagination because it's for something else. And it's just like, I want to know why the pharmaceutical companies aren't going after this.
Right.
Because literally, it's not just RU486 or the morning after pill. These are drugs that people need to live daily comfortably. Like, are they going to stop chemo?
Let's also make sure we always say the morning after pill does not cause an abortion.
It does not.
Just prevents implantation.
It does not cause an abortion. You are absolutely. It's a contraception, basically.